4, 3.
You're nodding.
Oh, damn it. Well, welcome to the Random Task. Party on, Wayne.
Party on, Nick.
That's right. And Ray. And I meant to say that, but...
I know, you fucked it up.
Party on, Garth.
Party on.
But we are the Random Task because we are always random and never on task. Hey, is that live?
A salute to
I'm
Johnny
an
Depp.
ugly bastard, ain't I? I'm an ugly bastard. Today is...
Is that a double shwing?
Well, I figured no one would understand what we're talking about unless I did that live a little bit.
Yeah.
So just to show them what we're doing.
That's cool.
They can't see
Even
her
the
head
boards
nodding
that-
through the microphone.
Well,
Right.
welcome to the Random
Random
Task.
Task Podcast.
Because we're always random. And
Sorry.
never task. You're good. I like that.
I'm all amped up on coffee. Let's do
Good.
this, bitches.
Good. Then let's roll with it. I am Superfly.
Let's get ready to
That's
rumble.
Ray and AAA, and today we are going to talk about whatever, whenever, but tomorrow is President's Day. Whether you like them, whether you don't, they've made differences and indifferences in the country, and I am going to touch on a couple of them. But other than that,
Not like Monica's touched on a couple.
Oh, yeah.
no, just one.
Oh, yeah, this one.
And here's my perfect Bill Clinton impression.
One for each.
I did not have sexual relations
Why
with that
did-
woman, Miss Lewinsky.
Hillary just write her a check
Good.
and thank her and shake her hand.
Well,
Thank you for your service.
She's probably paying her shit.
and in the words of
you.
I
George
was
Bush,
like,
in the words of George Bush Sr., read my lips. It is not the oral office; it's the Oval
oh, I like the oral
Office.
office better.
I like the oral.
Tomorrow's
You like
National
that?
BJ Day.
Yes.
Oh, dude! If we start something because of this,
I
that would be fucking amazing.
Not DJ, but BJ. I like
I
it.
know, National
Well,
BJ Day.
Well, we should make the day after Valentine's Day get checked for STD days.
Oh, yes. That's not a
You
bad
know?
idea for people.
Well, I mean-
Shit.
Give your man a mouth hug tomorrow.
And there you go.
Oh, my God.
And if you don't, then you're truly not
All I
celebrating
can think is that
President's
stupid
Day.
jewelry. Every kiss begins with K.
Oh,
Oh
jeez.
my God!
Every
that's
kiss begins with a.
cool. Dude, I used to have.
I
Something
don't
for
know.
that.
I gotta think of something. Fuck.
Oh my God! We used to have a song for that back in the day that rhymed with that. It was so good.
Every kiss gets you laid.
That's pretty much it right there.
God.
Oh my God! We
I'm
are.
all wired today, guys.
Yes,
I'm so
you-
sorry.
No, don't be.
I'm on it.
Roll
She's
with it.
wired enough
Roll
for
with
both
it.
of us
Roll with it.
today.
We're
I
rolling
am.
with
That's good.
Starbucks coffee. Woohoo.
Yeah.
Right?
it. She's like Beavis, but
Makes the
a
body
woman.
tingly.
Right?
See? Shut up, damn it!
Thank you. No, not
Tippy,
a...
tippy, tippy. I need tippy
Damn
for
it,
my
Beavis! Take a bow. Wait, what's wrong with him, sir? He hurt his nads. What did he do? That's the mystery.
Right.
He actually got hit in the nads
Aw.
like 80 times by Butthead.
Ow.
I was like, do you feel better yet? Not yet, Butthead. Well, he's like, take a bow. Bam! Hits him in the
Take a
nads
bow.
again. It's horrible, man. I
Oh,
feel bad for Beavis.
Just
Take a
kidding.
bow.
But yes, tomorrow's President's Day, so there is no school, there is no postal service, there is no UPS, no FedEx,
No fat ass. What?
FedEx.
Oh,
Express.
fat ass. I think you said no fat ass. I'm like,
Well,
what?
No, look, I got much love for them.
Me too.
much love.
Because I got lots of fat ass.
Man, I tell you what.
I got
Props.
mad fat ass. I was kidding.
no.
I used to have a T-shirt in high school that said "Fed up with boys." It was like the FedEx logo.
I bet that went
That's
over
cute.
well in school.
Probably good.
You were like,
I
hey,
wish-
what are you
I
doing
was like,
later?
I wish we could get that
You under
shirt
the
again.
bleachers.
Fed up with men's shit now.
I know.
Just
I
kidding.
know.
What do they do? They're like, what are you doing later? You under the bleachers if you're lucky. Giggity.
Oh God.
No, I'm just teasing.
My
but-
first kiss was under the bleachers.
Really?
Aw,
Mine was out in the
yeah.
open.
Just a
Was it-
kiss.
French.
Remember, every
kiss.
kiss
Oh,
begins.
for me, that was big.
Every
Uh,
kiss will
yes.
begin a blowjob.
Yes.
Isn't that true?
Just promoting tomorrow.
What is it? A top kiss
Just
or a
not
bottom
that day.
kiss?
right.
Well, that all
God.
depends.
South kiss
I
or north
was a
kiss?
kid.
Well,
Shit.
it just all depends. Unless they like the compass a whole lot, then they'll do north, east, west, then south.
Right.
If you know what I'm saying.
We do.
Alrighty.
I think
so.
so.
A really funny thing I was telling Aggie. So this is like off the perv stuff because we have fun with it
Woohoo, I
anyway.
love
But
perv.
president stuff.
Oh,
so
off the
Grover
perv. Oh,
Cleveland.
man.
Grover
Just kidding.
Cleveland
I love the name.
was the
Sorry.
only president in
Grover.
history to
Red
be the
Rover,
20s.
Red Rovers and Grover.
I
Red
bet they
Rover.
always did
Sorry.
that too. Not
You
to
hear
rock,
these girls.
but They had to.
That was a word from our sponsors, from the makers of Tickle Me Elmo, is
I
bend
love
over
it.
Grover. Bend over.
Oh,
and
bend
let
over,
Grover take
Grover.
over.
Oh, that's the one. Oh my god,
Yep,
that's funny.
bend over, let Grover take over.
Oh,
I thought we were
God.
setting up with the perv stuff.
Oh,
No.
not
No,
yet.
We're back to the perv.
No, he
Right.
was only the 22nd and the 24th president in history. He was two different numbers
To bend
for
over.
one term each.
Oh, to
So
bend
that
over?
is a presidential fact.
To bend over.
No, that's Grover
For Grover.
Cleveland. Damn, you are wired, aren't you? What do you got? What you guys got? That's my
Yeah,
thing.
really.
Crack. Apparently,
You can
nobody's
share.
Apparently so. It's like, where's the pipe at? I'm looking for it.
Shit.
So
No.
he's not a president, but Dr. Dre turns 59
He's
today.
the president of hip hop, man.
I know, he raised me.
NWA.
Right.
He raised a lot of people.
I know. Keep your heads ringing.
He's raised a lot of people's
Right.
careers from the dead,
That's funny.
too. So
I
not
know.
only is
It's
the
true.
Happy
Lazarus,
birthday, Dr. Dre.
Yeah. The kid,
It's
he
Dre
is
Day
hip-hop.
for real. Oh, that should be a
It is
holiday.
Dre Day.
That should be
Oh,
a holiday.
Lord
we
have
gotta
mercy.
get National Dre Day.
So today's February 18th. My grandfather has been passed away for
Mine died on
16
February 18th.
years
No,
today.
no,
So
my
it has
grandpa.
to be Dre Day.
Wait. Your grandpa died on February 18th too?
I
Mine
know.
did in 1996.
Mine was in 08.
Oh my god.
2008, yeah.
Because I always feel bad.
8 years apart.
Because my cousin's
Or 12
birthday
years.
is today, and our grandfather passed away on our birthday. I think
Wow.
I want to say we were
What
16.
is that?
My
Wow.
phone. I'm sorry, I got turned off.
So that
That
means
was so weird.
Grandpa would
the
want
thunder.
it. Grandpa would
was.
want this to be Dre Day, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Because every time I'd play guitar
He
for
was an
him,
OG.
he was an OG for one. Two, every time I play guitar, he'd always say, "Turn the bass up."
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
I love
it's
that.
true. It's true.
My grandfather, born in 1926,
Like,
turn up the
OG.
bass.
I
Dude.
wish my grandpa was like that. He was Johnny Cash.
He's the one that bought me the guitar.
But I like Johnny Cash now too.
yeah, bought
Johnny
me a
Cash is
keyboard that
amazing,
age,
man.
too.
I know. I
He's
love
trying to
Johnny
hook us
Cash.
up
Dude.
with the band.
He was another crazy one.
Dude, a lot of Hank Williams Sr. was a nut.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that's something we should talk about. Country music,
Oh,
the
that would be
outlaws
fun.
of country,
Oh,
man.
There's
hell
a lot
yeah.
of people
They're the
who
ones
love
who
country music.
They're
That
the
would be
ones who
fun.
define. You know, country music is like really like if you want to talk about something that's native to like people other than
Yeah.
Native Americans in America, I would have to say country music has gotta be.
Speaking
it.
of country, so back to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Reba was like
Yeah.
full circle. So I guess she got her start singing the national anthem for a rodeo.
Oh, cool.
Oh, wow.
50 years ago. Wait,
Yeah.
yeah, 50 years ago. And
wow.
then she was invited to the Super Bowl, which is almost exactly the same date, kind of.
Wow.
So 50
No
years later,
shit.
she sing the national anthem in
Huh.
a huge Super Bowl in front of millions. You know, it was crazy.
That is really, really cool. You know, and the thing is, she's a superstar to country.
It was really good. She had that one footballer crying. I don't know if
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys watched it. That one guy had tears streaming. It was like,
Aw.
oh my
dude.
god.
Yeah,
I
because
like
it was
her.
beautiful.
She was amazing. Yeah.
I've always
yeah.
liked her. She's a good
know,
actress too. On
She
top
is.
of it,
You know, and Reba McEntire, like I said, she's part of that like era of country
genuine.
Yeah.
music that
Yeah.
was like the '90s was a really good country
Oh,
music
yeah.
era.
For her,
Yeah.
yes.
In my opinion,
Yep.
I don't listen to country, but
I love her,
I
though.
appreciate
Yeah.
it for one because it's done a lot. But I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
really like anything after 2003 and beyond.
I don't
Okay.
either.
Yeah,
Like
that's
it's,
weird.
It
I'm
takes
like
a,
that
well, I
too.
like Toby Keith.
That's
He
like
just passed
certain
away
people.
too.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
He died of cancer last week.
What a bummer, man.
I know.
That's right. I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
Toby
You
Keith
I
said
know.
that.
Rest
Yeah.
in peace. Yeah.
Dude, there's a lot. Everybody
Man.
loves Toby
Really,
Keith because
that's
of Red
I
Solo
love
Cup.
Toby Keith.
too young.
I
I'll fill
love
you up.
this bar.
That and red, white, and blue.
Beer for my horses.
That one too. Oh my god.
I heard that
That's
last
awesome.
week. I was listening to
Allegedly.
all the songs. Like, oh my god, beer for my horses. I forgot about that song.
About dude, man. Allegedly.
Right.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. So we don't get
Apples
sued.
for my horses.
That's right. Apple cider for my horses.
Apple cider. Hard apple cider.
That's right. He's like, I got a hard apple cider for
for
you.
us.
Get ready.
That's aphrodisiac for horses.
Be like, you're not riding me today. I'm
Not
riding you.
apples and oranges.
Oh, God. But anyhow, yeah. So like Hank Williams Sr. was an insane. He was crazy, like crazy, and his son Hank Jr.
I love
was
Jr..
just as crazy. But
I
Hank
know.
Williams III was a heavy metal artist.
What?
Yeah.
Really? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool, actually.
Dude, I forget offhand what band he was in, but I know that they're good.
Yeah.
That I do.
I
know.
like that.
Yes.
You're like,
but
I know.
Hank Williams
Okay.
Jr. was probably the most when he came to like keeping it like his dad.
I love the rendition
Okay.
of what is that song? Help Whiskey Bet and Hellbone, I think. No,
Mm-hmm.
Family Tradition. The one he does with Kid Rock. And
Oh,
it's so
yeah.
cool. It's family tradition. I
Yeah.
love that one. It's
I
so
love
funny.
Johnny
man.
Rock too.
You know,
I
and
know.
then
Those two collaborating together, I wish they would do more.
them outlaws
I
of
know.
country,
I
they
know.
did
It
a
was
whole lot
awesome. It
of
was
drinking
so good.
and a whole lot of
Mm-hmm.
drugs. A whole lot. You know,
Yes.
Johnny Cash was hooked on amphetamines.
Oh my god! Oh, he was so funny. His
I
book
didn't
had
know
me
that.
rolling. What what did he do? He stole something, and he was found in a cave eating a cake.
No, it was under in a bush.
Was it under a bush? I thought
Yeah.
it was in a cave.
You may be cool, but you're not Johnny Cash.
Did
eating
he
a cake in a
steal
bush
the cake
bowl.
from a camper? I can't remember.
or something of the sort?
Something.
He had the munchies.
He did, man.
And he accidentally he was so fucking high or on whatever he accidentally set like the forest on fire.
Oh yeah, no, that's
Oh,
Hank
shit.
Williams.
Are you sure?
Yes, because he
I
ate
thought that
chili
was
and he went
funny.
and took a shit, and
I
they
thought
said,
it
"Where
was
did you go?"
Johnny
I went and
Cash.
set the forest on fire.
No,
Oh, I
hang
thought you
on.
said he took a shit.
Because it was something
Yeah,
like
that's
Oh,
what I
what?
said.
Oh, hang on. I swear Johnny Cash
Look
did
it up.
too.
No,
hang
that-
on, I'm going to.
Nope, that
I
was Hank
believe it.
Williams Sr.
Whoa.
It's on Wikipedia.
What was he on?
Drinking
Oh, okay. Damn.
and chili
And chili?
and chili. He set the forest on fire.
Oh, was he eating chili?
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
But he died
shit.
young. You know, and the thing is
Damn.
when they were all touring around with each
No,
other.
it's at the time Johnny
Was
Cash
it?
set fire to a national forest.
Yeah, but there's also a
Okay,
Hank Williams.
yeah, I'm
thing.
sure. Came to Southern California in 1958. Was I included?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he did do that.
Yeah,
But Hank
hang on,
Williams
I gotta find
Sr.
the story.
also, yeah,
They both did
I'm
it.
telling you,
I
no, but
know,
he
that's
actually didn't
funny.
do it.
Oh, okay.
He was just he said he did,
Did he? Oh.
but man, he was taking
But
a
yeah,
dump,
could you?
I get
Oh my
it.
god.
Yeah.
So he's at the California
Like
one. fire.
dropping the kids off at the pool?
pretty much.
You ever hear that?
Yes.
What?
Sorry.
hold on.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'd never heard that one until I was watching some alien show, and he said it. He's
Some
supposed to be
alien
from he's from the Earth, and he said it, and they're like, "Where's Rigel?" And he keeps
Aw.
dropping the kids off at the pool, and I'm like, "Oh
Aw,
fuck!" Yeah, they're
that's
all
good.
sick.
You know, I am totally looking this up because I know I read something about Hank Williams. I'm
Oh, I'm
telling you.
sure. I believe you. I'm sure they were both.
I wouldn't
Oh yeah,
doubt it.
but
Maybe
one
not.
actually did it, and that was Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why he said that. Yeah.
Maybe
Oh,
your
yeah.
boy did like the Tennessee Smoky Mountains.
Yeah. Now that's why
Or the
they're
Rockies.
smoking
I
I
mean,
don't
there's
even-
many mountains.
I don't
that are,
even think-
or-
Rocky Mountain.
But I don't even-
Forests and-
away.
But the thing is, I don't even think he was from Nashville.
Is that a word? Forests.
No,
Forest. This is. Oh, then what do you call it?
Forests.
In the forest.
Yeah.
something
What?
about a forest.
The woods
Forrest Gump.
can be
No.
considered the forest,
No.
right?
Run, Forrest. Right. He better run that day.
Fucking hey,
They
this
got
is
him,
cruel,
though.
man.
Oh, where is this shit? I have to read through all
Or
sorts
maybe
of
that's why
stuff.
he did hide.
I would do. Shit. I
Man.
definitely would hide.
But yeah, but anyways, Hank Williams left a legacy, man.
Yeah.
And then all them guys when they would tour around like Jerry Lee Lewis and Johnny Cash, and then they all hung out with like Elvis.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and that's like when rock music and country could coexist together.
I always feel bad for Waylon Jennings because
Oh, Waylon, oh hell yeah.
he was supposed to be on the flight with Buddy Holly, and they actually thought he was. I'm like, I was
Oh,
like,
really?
yeah. Well, the last thing he ever said to Buddy is, "I hope you're." They were joking back and forth. He said, "I hope your plane crashes."
And it
Could you
did.
It did, and it's just like, oh my
The
god.
odds of
I mean,
that
he went through like
shit.
hell after that, like
Oh,
All right.
he didn't
depressions
mean
and
it,
drinking
yeah.
and drugs after that. I think,
Yeah.
Background.
You probably
but
thought
that's
the last
sad.
thing
They
I
were
said
really
to
good
him.
friends,
Yeah.
like Waylon and
Go back.
Buddy.
There it is. Wait.
Shit.
No,
I like,
it-
the, I like the collaboration they did together with Mona. It was so good. It's on YouTube.
Is it?
Yeah.
Have to look at it.
yeah, it's actually, there's a song by Hank Williams called "Set the Woods on Fire,"
I'll have to find that. That's funny.
1952.
Oh god, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah,
Actually, hang on.
isn't that wild? And they said it pointed more towards like rockabilly.
Let's see if I can find it.
Rockabilly.
Oh, here it is.
What is rockabilly? Is that like rock
Elvis.
and roll? And oh, okay.
Listen to Elvis in his early days.
Yeah.
Yep. The fiery tale between Hank
This
Williams
is
setting the woods on fire.
This
Here
is
it
it right
is.
here.
Here it is.
I've heard this too, but I didn't realize.
I like his voice. I
Yeah.
like I'm So Lonesome I Could Cry.
Oh, I
And
love
there's a
that
tear in my
song.
beer.
I know.
Oh, I like that one. I forgot about that one.
It's funny.
It reminds me of Beverly Hillbillies, the movie, because they use a lot of his stuff for that movie.
Oh, I know. That's a good movie.
With
I love that
Jim
movie.
Varney, he
Yep.
plays it. He always liked I'm So Lonesome I Could Cry.
Yes.
That movie. I was like,
I thought it was
"Oh."
a good movie. I
It
still
is.
have it. Shit.
There are so many sites out here that have the wrong thing for about this song.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah, it's hold on. Da-da-da. Okay, here it is. All right, this is it. Okay, so Hank Williams wrote "Set the Woods on Fire" in 1952, and it quickly became a hit. It is believed that the song was inspired by a real-life incident that occurred during Williams' time as a performer. There was a shortage of firewood in the area where Williams performed, so he encouraged the crowd to collect wood from the nearby woods. The next day, Williams and his bandmates woke up to find the woods burned down.
Oh, shit.
Oh, never mind.
Be careful.
He
what
didn't say burn it down, did he? He said just
the original IKEA idea.
Yeah. So I was totally wrong about everything I said.
You gotta build your own fire.
Yeah, but that's what it's
all right.
well, that's one site says that.
Yeah.
I mean, who's to know
Okay.
that? Here's another
With
thing.
the truth. Yeah,
I'm
it is
looking up to
maybe.
see the truth because
Okay.
I swear to you
Yes.
that,
hold on.
it talks about first chorus, this, that, blah, blah, blah. And no. God, man, I really don't have time for this, but I just mentioned it and I was like, hey,
I know.
here it is. Let's go ahead and talk about it, the meaning.
It's
right
so
here.
interesting, though.
It is kind of neat.
That's what I want.
You know, it's really wild.
Yeah.
What inspired it? Draw some personal experiences and relate. Jesus Christ. It's just so crazy. Are there any cover versions? Yes, there's cover versions. Okay, so I was totally wrong about what I said, I guess. If I find it later, I'll redo it. But until
Okay,
then,
that's
I guess
fine.
that's what happened. That's the urban legend of it all.
The urban legend.
Herb.
Herb.
Totally urban it up.
That's totally making sense.
But, what else? Anywho, but yeah, Waylon Jennings, man, he was one of those other ones that was like a huge partier. Like, big time. Yeah, when they put him in rehab. I guess Willie Nelson cut his hair and to show support.
Oh,
Whoa,
wow.
damn.
He cut his hair?
Cut it off.
I would like to. I'm like, is there any pictures? I was like, I've never seen
I've
Look at
never
Willie
seen
Nelson in the
with,
80s.
like,
Ever.
short
Wow.
hair or whatever.
Yeah, it's like
Long,
short.
always.
It's still long, isn't
Yeah.
it? With
Oh, God,
the
yeah.
braids
It's long
and
now.
stuff.
But Waylon Jennings got clean, so.
Yeah, he did because
What
he
year
went
was
through
that?
a dark phase after Buddy's death.
And that dark
Okay.
phase lasted until the 80s.
I bet. I mean,
sad.
that's
a long time, man. To struggle.
that would fuck me up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the last thing I said to you. I hope your plane crashes.
It's
and
like,
it fucking does.
you
Like,
gotta
oh my
think
god,
about
so
what
much
you say
guilt.
to somebody,
I know.
even if
The
you're
last
mad,
thing,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, because they'll haunt your ass. It will.
It's
like
crazy.
Even though you didn't mean it or
Right.
this or that.
They
you
were-
think
I
that's
can't
the
remember what
last
Buddy
words I
said.
That's like
Oh, he
putting-
says, I hope your bus breaks down. And then he says, I hope your plane crashes.
Right. Shit, I hope your plane just don't
Start.
take off.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yes, not something
Yeah.
like
But you know, when you speak things out like that,
Yeah.
you
Your
put that
intention.
energy out there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
And
intention.
you don't even
is-
know what
Yes.
you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely it is.
Just
You know he
crazy.
didn't intend that.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
I know.
Oh, so what did anybody think about the Super Bowl? I mean, Kansas City won, but they
know.
only won by
it.
3 points.
Yeah.
But I,
Skin of their
know.
teeth, peeps.
they did, and the score was close, like the one from 2019.
Yep, it was.
He checked like second
Can't remember.
half, and they were still ahead, weren't they?
Yeah.
And he's like, "See," I'm like, we have time. I said, "There's just wait."
Now-
I had a feeling they're gonna win.
Hold on,
I don't know
I'm trying
why.
to find that. I have an
Because I got
article.
lucky. It's only 50-50,
So
so.
what about your boy's performance?
A lot of people were so mad at it, and I don't understand because I thought he brought a lot of cool stuff back. Sort of. I
Who
mean,
did?
it was Gusher, Usher the Gusher. I
Wait,
mean,
what
for
happened?
me, it was like going down like a timeline of like my life. You know, like oh my god, I forgot what this. Oh my god. You
That's what
know,
a lot
like
of people said.
oh my Gusher. Sorry,
Why were people mad?
God.
they thought it was the dumbest show ever, and I
Oh,
think
really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So
Wonder
he
why.
had that one glove on. I don't know if that was meant to represent Michael
Michael
Jackson.
Jackson.
Yeah.
And I think it was because,
done it
okay,
before.
so years back, Living Color aired during the Super Bowl.
Right.
And they took over all the views.
Oh,
So
wow.
the next year, the Super Bowl hires Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And he got
Oh,
all the views.
shit.
And that made his performance is the most historical one so far.
Yes,
Oh,
it
I
is.
believe it.
And I think
yeah.
that's maybe why he wore the glove, to signify that.
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
You
I'm
know,
guessing because
And
I
then
don't
he
know.
brought roller skates. I was like, oh my god.
did you hear about the chick that fell off the side of the
No,
stage?
I was watching. I'm like,
commercial's
how
hilarious.
the
Dude.
fuck could you do that? I was like, I'm so
Because she lied
I'm
on her
clumsy
resume.
as fuck. Oh,
She's like, usually I can do this stuff and this that. She
oh
goes,
but I
just
meant
told them-
Usher was just like,
Oh, I'm talking about one of the people.
I didn't see that one.
The
Oh,
girl fell off the fucking stage.
I meant to find out who the guitarist is. She was fucking amazing.
Probably Alice Cooper's guitarist.
It was a woman.
Yeah.
It She was fucking amazing.
Yeah, I saw her in concert.
Oh my god.
Nina
about the lady
Strauss,
who
I think
fell
her
off the
name may be. I
stage.
mean, I don't
Yeah,
know.
go back to the lady who fell off the stage. Sorry.
Yeah, I guess like
didn't
she
know
was
this.
saying on her resume that she was. Well, I just figured I could just go out and
that.
skate and this and that and
No.
it'll be okay.
It's so
She goes,
easy.
No,
Yeah.
I waited
Not
until the
on
very
stage.
last day and I skated out in the parking lot. Thought I could get it, but then it started. Like, it was like wet and slippery, and then all of a sudden, zoop, boom, right off the side.
Damn.
Yeah.
So I guess after the Super
Was
Bowl,
it live?
Usher went and
Yes.
tied the knot. He got married in Vegas.
What?
So
the
congratulations, Usher, on tying the knot after the Super Bowl.
Right.
That's kind of crazy.
hell? Psychic
Dude.
says don't make any big
I
decisions.
don't know how to pronounce
Right.
her last name, but her name's Jennifer Goichia.
Ouija board?
Yeah.
I don't know, but congratulations. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Now,
I've never heard of her.
I
think,
hadn't either, but I was like,
Yeah.
wow, he's not covered.
No.
Got married after that?
in my opinion, one of the
Yeah.
greatest Super Bowl performances ever was Prince.
Yeah.
Dude,
a lot of people,
because-
that's a lot of what people are saying.
Because what I don't know if you heard the story, but one of the guys who was in charge of like the everything for that show was like, Prince, it's starting to rain,
Right.
and so Prince goes, "Can you make it rain more?" and they're like, "What?"
Can you make
and
it
he's
purple?
like, "This is fucking awesome." So what
This is
happened
purple.
was like all the raindrops that hit the cameras
Uh-huh.
made it look like
oh,
stars.
that would be awesome. Oh,
neat.
my
While he's
gosh.
playing
wow.
Purple
I'll have to-
Rain.
I'll have to find
Dude.
that. That's pretty cool. I'll have to find that.
Look, Prince is amazing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but that dude
I like
is.
the meme about Prince in the Super Bowl. It says, they let the football play it with a Prince concert or something like that.
Right? Yeah, football players
Right.
came to the Prince
They
concert.
let
Yeah,
it
Yeah.
football
play.
players came to the Prince concert.
was
I was
his
like, I
concert.
can't remember.
It's
what-
good.
I always fuck up lines. So I'm like,
That's funny.
But man, I'm just, it's, he was, dude, you should watch him play guitar. It's insane.
I'm so mad everybody stole my drinking game.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody made that a meme after. I'm like, fuck,
Dun,
that
dun.
was my idea.
Right.
Somebody beat you to it.
Tim and I were actually playing it. It was the funny part. I was like, dude, I gotta quit.
right? Oh my
Like,
god.
You guys
well, I'd
actually
already
play
had
them.
those 3 beers with you guys, and
Right.
I went back upstairs, and I was like, oh god.
Shot.
I was like,
Shot.
yeah, I was like, fuck.
I had a nice buzz
Like,
going
I'm going to
on.
bed, dude.
Dude, that's
Right?
great. That is fucking
I
awesome.
know.
Man. But yeah, and there's so many different like legendary Super Bowl ones, especially Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake in The Incident.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Tell me that wasn't planned.
we're just gonna
I don't
go
think you just wear nipple jewelry because it
That's
just
what
seems
I
like the
said
thing to
the
do.
Oh
last
yeah, I didn't even
podcast.
think about
Yeah.
that. That's funny.
But
Yeah.
no, just going on what I actually said.
Just in
because she
case
did
it
say-
happens.
Right. Yeah.
I think it's meant to
The
happen.
sun's coming out.
I do.
Yeah.
You want to be in the papers the next morning? That's what you do.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is that how we get popular? Here we go.
Yeah,
Well, now we have the
you're
internet
famous.
and Facebook. And,
Right.
Oh, my God.
Get the ratings up.
There's so much. Oh, dude, there's so
Lordy.
many
Oh my
different-
god. So the funny part, speaking of that, when Usher took off his shirt, I screamed so loud. Tim was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, take off your pants too. I was like,
God.
I was like really into it.
Make
there's a
him
girl-
I
jealous.
thought he was doing like a striptease and I'm like, all right.
there was a girl
No
on
wonder
my
she
face.
married him after the Super Bowl. Fuck yes.
Right. There was a girl on my Facebook who said, right after he performed, I think Usher just came in and had sex with me and left. I was like, oh my God.
I felt like that too. I was like, oh god.
Right. I think it's hilarious.
It's like more Gusher. I mean Usher.
Jesus.
She gushered for Usher.
I did. Thank God I was by myself.
There you go. I'm gonna give you the
I was
bell.
like, whoa.
Dude, that's just crazy.
I know.
Man. Now what do we have to look forward to? Baseball.
I know.
Hey, I like baseball though.
We got the Final Four coming up, don't we? March Madness.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who's playing.
We've got that next.
I know.
And we're taking bets, and we're not giving money, but I want to know what you think. Let me know. Because
Hey, I
I
didn't
want to know.
win shit.
Oh.
Did I?
You what?
From the Super Bowl?
That's
when
okay.
We were guessing who'd win.
Dude.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
you said Kansas City, so
Yeah.
You were right.
I
You
know,
were
but
right.
I didn't win shit, though.
I said San Francisco.
We won
Well, I mean,
Kansas.
I'm broke. I can't.
Could have been 50-50, right? Shit.
Could have been.
So, you know.
I love this meme. It
That's what I was
says
thinking.
Travis Kelce wears 87 because he's Taylor Swift's 87th boyfriend.
No shit.
Oh, that's probably true, dude.
Thank God said 86. That means he's gone.
Oh,
he's out.
man.
86 Travis Kelce.
All of a
Just
sudden, if you
kidding.
see her by herself and
I
she has a new
know.
record come out, it's about him.
And there's gonna be new
Oh
songs.
yeah, she sings about every boyfriend she's
We
ever
are never
had.
ever
Oh, yeah.
getting back together.
Is that a?
Sorry,
is
that's
that-
one of her songs.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's like one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, me
And I
too.
like. I think she does.
do
I like Bad
sadly
Blood
like
too.
it.
Bad Blood.
Like,
I think that's about another
oh,
one too.
Yes, it is.
Sick. I tell you what,
Jeez.
man, she is. But she's marketed
Hey,
herself
it's
well.
material.
If you're angry,
What?
I said if you're angry.
Exactly. Don't piss off a woman. She gonna write about it. Or she gonna podcast about it.
Dude.
Fuck,
But
yeah.
I tell you what, she's more
Oh,
famous than
man.
we are, so I will
I could,
give
but
her
I
credit,
won't.
man.
I'm not as nasty as that. I wish I could. I really wish I could be that nasty. You know,
No.
not nasty pervert, but you know, like how people wrong you, and you wish you could just fucking exploit them, like right now on this.
Have
but
the,
No,
the
I get it.
balls,
Yeah.
I'm
to
like
do
a
it.
lot have wronged me,
Coolness.
and it's just
yeah.
like, no, I'm better than that. You know,
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
that's why
I'm
karma
gonna
you
take
comes
the
back,
high
man.
road. I'm good
Yep.
now.
Right. 'Cause
Yeah.
karma can be a bitch.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
everything comes back.
Times
Everything.
three.
I know it's weird. Like I don't even like after watching this Bob Marley movie. It's just like I don't
Dude, yeah.
have any like vengeance against any of them. You know, like
Yeah,
I
Bob
st- I
Marley
mean-
had it right.
yeah, even though they wronged me, it's like what Bob Marley said. It's them to redeem themselves.
It sure is.
It's up to them to redeem themselves.
It is. It is. You know, and it's
just,
and it takes
and
someone.
I'm like, and I pray for them. You know, it's just
That's
like,
all you can
yeah,
do.
it's just like
Mm-hmm.
You know,
stop.
you
Yeah.
speak out your intentions to like God and the universe, and you just say, you know, they may have wronged me, but I wish them well.
right,
Yeah.
exactly.
And whatever they
learn
have coming
from
to
it.
them, I trust that you will
Right.
be the one to do it at the right time.
Right.
Because I mean, hey,
Yeah.
you know, that's about the only thing you can really do. You can't say I wish them blah or I wish them this or I would like to see them blah because that can happen to you.
Yeah.
And then that happens,
Or at least
man.
learn from it. That's
But
all
I,
That
you
too.
know,
That
like
they learn
even
from
though
it.
they put me through a lot of shit, I did learn a lot.
Oh,
like,
yeah, of course.
about myself, and I changed
yeah.
a lot about
yeah.
myself. Like,
Yeah.
And that's always good. Self-improvement.
like letting
Those
money
little
go. I
lessons in
mean,
life,
it's just
you know?
money. Like before, I never wanted to spend my own. I was like,
That's how
I'm
I
really
am.
bad about this to make this. Like, I always wanted to spend his and save
Oh,
mine.
okay.
Right.
It's like, you know what? You can't take it with you.
I
Let
don't
it
like
go. I'm
spending
like,
any
of
it's
it,
just
man, and
money.
then-
I'm like, it's just paper. Why are we
Yeah.
fighting over paper? I'm like, this is the dumbest thing ever. You know?
You know, there was a remember the
true.
No Fear shirts we had in the 90s?
Oh, I used to love those. Those were my favorite.
One of them I had was "He who dies with the most toys still dies."
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
What are they then? Toys.
That's right.
Right.
Toys.
You know, it's all the same. You know, you can pass them down and you can do this and that, but you can't take them with you.
Right. And the weirdest thing, so I did help somebody, and he's like, you'll be rewarded like 30 times. I was like, yeah, right, whatever, fuck off.
Right.
And then I did the math after my dad died, and it exactly was 30 times.
Wow.
I was like, that's eerie to me. You know what I
Wow.
mean?
What was it?
So-
No, sorry.
You don't have to
Sorry.
give names or nothing
no,
like
no,
that.
Not like that.
So I helped somebody out like a long
Sure.
time ago, like thousands of dollars.
Woo.
And he's like, you'll get it back 30 times. I'm like, yeah, whatever.
she did.
And I did the math after my dad passed away, and I did inherit that
Okay.
sum.
Yeah.
I did the math, and it was almost 30 times.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God. It
Damn.
almost made me cry because I'm like, how did he know?
Yeah.
Because
damn.
that's good. He had good intentions for you, and apparently he had good intentions when you helped.
Yeah.
Right.
So there you
helped
go.
It didn't work
just
out, but
helping
oh
and
well.
not expecting it.
But
Yeah.
it did though.
But it's just crazy when I
Yeah,
sat
but
down
it
and
did,
did
though,
I
in
did
the
the
end.
math for some reason. I'm like, oh my
But
fucking God.
in the end, it worked out.
That is eerie.
It is. But you know what though? That's life.
So in a weird way, I feel like
That's vibes.
maybe
man.
we saved each other. I
You
don't
did.
know. Like,
Yeah.
I
Think about it. Yeah.
Yeah,
You know.
It's one of those mysteries,
it's just like
right, of the universe,
I still
you
like
know?
sometimes I think he was my guardian angel in a weird way.
Well, then maybe he was.
So
They say
yeah.
that spirit guides can be anybody. It's
Oh,
not
yeah.
just like
They do come in
some
weird forms, let
angel,
me tell you.
know?
Dude, the Lord
said
works in
that-
mysterious ways.
Yeah, for sure, dude. For sure.
Yeah.
It's so true. I'm
You know,
serious.
and the one
Yeah.
gift that God gives us all that I am so glad I got is gut feelings, man, because that is energy you feel from other people that either have good intentions or bad intentions or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You ever get a gut feeling about somebody, you already know the deal.
Yeah, and the thing is just to trust it because like a lot of people just
Don't.
go against it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got it, man. You know, like I used to have
So not every time somebody does you wrong, it's bad all the way. You know,
No,
there is
no,
a
no,
silver
no.
lining. There can be good, and there
Oh,
can
sure.
be like beauty in it in a weird
Oh
way.
yeah.
Or you were
I've
trying
never
to
talked
help
about it
someone?
yet, so it's just
Yeah.
like, you start thinking about things.
No, I understand. You're
So,
good, man.
yeah.
You're good. You're good. I had a friend who helped me that meant a lot, and I'm just gonna say to them out there, thank you. They knew
I
who
wonder
they
who
are,
that
and I'm
is.
telling you what. Well, we're just gonna leave it
Sure.
there because I tell you what, that was something I never expected.
Oh yeah, John. Yeah, I remember.
I
that.
never expected it. So
Oh,
you know what?
That's so awesome.
all
I know,
good.
right? It is.
I mean, we all need help. I mean,
Yeah, who
we
doesn't?
should all help each other.
Yes,
you know?
we should. But
Yeah.
and one of the things we should do while we're here is number 1, treat people the way you want to be treated. Number 2, help when you can.
Yeah.
Number 3, do good things. Don't do bad things. I mean,
Yeah.
there's already enough bad people out there. We don't need more.
Right.
Do good. Like I've always tried to do good.
Yeah.
If somebody needs help, I'm there for them. If somebody needs to talk, I always lend an ear. Always. And I always tell everybody, look, you need to talk, you get a hold of me. I said, and if I don't say anything, that's fine because at least I'm listening.
Right.
So
Yeah.
there you go. And you wouldn't believe I've had a few of my friends do that, and they're just like, thank you. I'm just like, it ain't a thing. It's what we're supposed to
Right.
do as
We should all
human beings.
be there for each other.
Right.
You know?
But I mean, the way the world is now is you've had so many people speak good things and F people over
Like, just
so
watching
bad
that movie, like Bob Marley changed the entire fucking thing.
He changed. Oh yeah.
He brought those two politicians that were like at war with each other to
Together.
peace together, and they were like united
Oh,
at the
really?
concert. It was like, oh my god,
yeah.
I was sobbing
I
when I
didn't
watched
know
that
that.
movie. At the end,
Yeah.
it was just like such a beautiful moment.
I'll have
I was
to
like,
rent
we
it.
need to go back to that.
Yeah.
We need another Bob Marley.
Yeah, we do.
A few.
Bob
A few,
Marley was a-
man.
And
yeah.
it was kind of funny. So I started thinking about Notorious B.I.G. He came from Jamaica. His roots were Jamaican too.
Oh,
I didn't
sure.
even know that.
Yeah, and it was
Yeah.
like, how amazing would have been if those two got together and collaborated.
They would've.
I'm like,
I
oh
guarantee
my
they
god.
would've.
And they were both for positive music and positive vibes and positive
Yeah.
world.
And was it Tupac
Just
and Biggie
way
Smalls?
different.
of it.
They used to
Yeah.
collaborate together until the
Yeah.
whole
Oh,
East
I
Coast
know.
West Coast
That
thing
is
happened.
I mean, what they were fighting over was dumb. It didn't
It
even
is dumb.
matter. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm
no,
like,
but I believe Suge Knight started that.
oh, I know he did.
Because
And I will say that, yeah.
it's all about money.
Yeah.
But
And
now
it's
he's in
just
prison doing podcasts. And granted, Suge
Is he
Knight-
really?
Yes, he
What?
He's
is.
doing podcasts in
How the
prison.
Yes,
fuck
he
do you
is.
think
He's
we do a
Suge fucking
podcast?
Knight. I mean,
So if we rob a bank and go to prison, we can still be doing this.
No, they won't let us.
you have
They'll
no
let
idea,
him.
man. There's
They ain't
people
gonna
in
let
there.
us.
There's people
Oh,
in there that
no.
there's people in there that have cell phones. There's people in there that have
Oh,
everything.
I know. I had to deal with one that had a cell
think
phone
if you're
in
in
jail.
prison, no offense, but like they're
It
pretty
was
much
creepy. I was just like, what?
Yeah.
just living in a fucking boarding house. Like seriously.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, no, jail. Did you know jail has harder rules than prison? My friend went to prison for like 4 years, right?
Oh, that's
And
weird. That's
at
backwards.
jail, he could
Yeah.
have like a fucking radio and
Yeah.
no, couldn't have a radio.
Oh, so in
couldn't
prison you
have stuff.
could.
And then when he went to prison, he
could have it
He
all.
had a stereo.
It's like a spa.
Stuff to make shifts
Pretty
out
much.
of. Some people actually. Oh my God, he has like it's almost half a foot long, fucking scars where somebody stabbed him just to steal his radio.
Oh
dude.
wow, that's fucked
Yes.
up. Over a radio.
It's kinda
Come
like-
on.
Radio.
It's kind of like Club Med, you know. Yeah, dude. If
Yes.
you want to watch something really interesting, A&E has a show called, On the Inside for 60 Days.
Oh really?
Dude, it is very
I have to check
interesting.
that out.
It gives you like a whole visual on prison life. And I'm telling you what,
I'll
man,
watch that. I
there are
haven't
people
even-
there
yeah.
that run that motherfucker
Oh,
that
I
are
believe
not
it.
corrections
Yeah,
officers.
I believe that 100%,
Oh yeah,
dude.
and,
I do.
And a lot of them have put it that it's not the officers running the place; it's the prisoners.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. Yeah.
It's kind of like a place where you can go and learn how to do more bad shit.
Yeah.
okay.
Well, think about it.
no,
if I
really,
go to
yeah. Connections.
Oh, dude!
Yeah.
You leave out of there, you got connections for drugs
Yep.
and
If
money
you want 'em, they're
laundering
there.
and whatever
Yeah.
the fuck. Just depends on who you associate yourself with. You know what I mean?
you're
But
right.
if you keep a cool head and you behave and you get out of
No
there,
fuck
you can
with people. Yeah.
don't fuck with nobody. You'll be okay. You
Yeah.
know. But man, you mess with the wrong people, you are gonna be
Yeah.
dealt with.
Just don't go mess with the wrong people. Like, don't piss people
yeah.
off. You know. Shit.
You know that some of them
not?
get vapes smuggled in.
Oh, I believe it.
Oh, I know.
And you know that most of this shit gets smuggled in by the correctional officers.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know. They're the shady ones.
They
yeah,
gotta
I
make
know.
money, right?
Yeah. But at the same time, and then of course prisoners make deals with they get consignments. or
Yeah.
what are the commissions or consignments or whatever it is, where they can get money to get the food and whatever.
Commissary.
Commissary. That's it.
Yeah.
Thank
I only
you.
looked
I don't
for it.
know.
My
I've never
boyfriend
been to
was in
fucking.
jail.
I've never been there, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
So
I'd have
would
to
you
put
say it was
money on it.
commissary?
Commissary.
Yeah, like they
passes.
trade like 2 soups for this
Yeah.
or a coffee for
Or give you
that.
chocolate
or-
bars for
Wow.
this. And
Right.
like in there, yeah, because it's
Yeah.
worth that to
It
them.
is.
Some
It is.
people,
Oh yeah, and they're
Yeah.
doing drugs in there, and
Oh,
they're
yeah.
making like crazy alcoholic drinks that'll get you
Yeah.
fucking annihilated.
They
Using
put it in their prison wallet.
they did.
Sneak
Oh,
it in.
They
dude.
come out finding Jesus.
Well, I don't think they check correctionals officers
they're so
because
high they
I mean,
actually
what are they to
found
do?
The prison wallets or what?
No, I'm talking
Oh,
about when
just-
they go into work.
Oh yeah, no, they don't. I bet they don't. Maybe from metal, but that doesn't mean it's metal, right?
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
And then of
snort
course,
some coke. I mean, shit.
the thing they find the most are like made shanks.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, out
Like I
of
said,
pens or
yeah.
a nail or
So
just
they get
something.
creative. That's for sure.
Toothbrushes.
Yeah, they get really
yeah.
creative.
They got a whole sign, dude, at this it's one of the haunted prisons. It's so cool because it's all these different things that they found that were shanks, like
Wow.
toothbrushes.
Oh my God, I would never think of
spoons,
Sailors as a toothbrush.
all that, and they'll just start. They sharpen it like it was on a piece of cement. You know how you rub something on cement and it
Yeah.
starts breaking at it,
Like the bottom
And then-
part?
yes, and you
Okay.
just keep rubbing and rubbing.
Hey, Aggie?
It breaks
Oh, I
your head
guess it
off.
would be.
Move your microphone about an inch towards you.
I guess it would be. I mean,
Towards you. There you go. Let's work.
Like
because
that?
you
Okay.
were sounding far away.
I know. I turned my head.
It's okay because like if you keep it right there and you turn your head, I can still hear you.
Okay.
But with it that far away, I couldn't. So
Oh, okay.
I apologize, but
That's right.
you know. But yeah, it's crazy. I've
it
never
is.
been to jail, nor have
No,
I ever been
me
to prison.
either,
None
but
of that
yeah.
stuff,
I
man. I
haven't.
tell you
Luckily,
I've known
thankfully,
people
thankfully,
that
I
are.
have not been to jail.
I
I
always told
should have
people-
been probably a few times.
what. Me too.
I'm sure
Me
I was
too.
not arrested as a kid.
I'm really surprised I have not been arrested.
I always tell people that the reason I haven't been caught is because I'm a professional criminal.
I know.
Well, don't
But
say
I'm
that.
really
Knock on wood there.
Yeah.
Yes,
But no, I'm not a professional anything. I am just a
Right.
human being living
He's
life.
just joking. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all it is a joke. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, and every time I ever said it before, it was just a joke.
Right. It's teasing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because apparently people. I used to say, well, people get caught. We're obviously amateurs.
It's just how you go about it, I think. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Right.
Yeah.
If you're
Yeah.
smooth, you get away with like
Smooth
with the
criminal.
Italian mob. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of like killing, so this meme came up. What if Bob Ross was a serial killer and his paintings are locations where he hides bodies?
What?
It made me like stop and think like, oh my god, what if that's
That's
true?
crazy.
That's an
I'm like,
urban.
I know, but that would be fucked up.
That's like an
Probably
urban legend.
is.
like
He
I'm
talks
painting
like-
where I left
like,
your
you know,
brother.
No, man.
little
I saw that meme. I was like, that's not funny, but that's funny.
Look, that dude didn't hurt nobody.
I know, but I was just like, whoa, yeah.
It's like this wasn't.
You
This
never
wasn't a
know.
mistake. It was a happy
Okay,
little
never know.
accident.
This is off the grid,
don't-
but I just saw this. So during Valentine's Day, I posted the question of the day.
Yeah.
It says, question of the day is a family feud with Steve Harvey and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
It says, name a bad Valentine's Day gift to give a woman.
And Josh.
I love Josh Harper so much. He
Yeah,
said
man.
a cookbook and a grocery list. I thank you for that.
That
so
was-
I've been meaning to give you mad props for that because I was laughing so hard.
Wait a minute. Survey says that's the number one answer.
yes.
Oh, dude.
So
Welcome
thank
to
you
Family
for
Feud.
actually responding, Josh.
Right.
Oh no, he's my buddy. I went to school with him.
I was hoping
Yeah.
we'd get like more responses, but I got one.
Well, it's
Like,
okay.
I know.
One?
We're expanding though. Have you
ridiculous.
seen how many
yes,
people
I know. I'm
liked our
excited.
page?
I know. I'm so excited.
I know it's cool, man.
I
It works
know.
out nicely.
Yeah.
So yeah, and we're
Countries
currently
now
I'm working on a website
yeah.
for us.
I know,
So
I'm
once
so
it's done,
excited to see
It'll be
that.
good. Oh yeah, it's coming along. It's
Working
coming
on
along. It's got
I know it
easier
takes
to maneuver.
time,
It
though.
does.
I'm like, it takes quite a while.
It does. It takes
I'm not
time.
like, hurry up, chop, chop, chop.
I know, right? It's almost a bunch of clip art and shit you can get.
And I got a bunch of
all
our
sorts
pictures
crap.
that I'm
Yeah.
going to use for it too.
Oh, do you?
Yes, I
That's
do.
cool.
What I did was I got them on my phone and I emailed them to myself, and then I downloaded them on my computer
Oh, very
Nice.
cool.
because I just don't get
Aw.
on Facebook on my computer.
Right.
Oh,
So-
okay, yeah.
Or else
Yes.
I would have did it that way, but I didn't. I just did it from my phone and emailed
Whatever
myself, and the
works,
pictures
yeah.
were nice. So
Awesome.
yeah, so it's in the process,
That's
and when it's
awesome.
ready,
I'm
it'll be www.therandomtaskpodcast.com. We are official.
Yes, we are.
Isn't that great? That's so cool, man.
We are
We're gonna
official.
we'll keep it
Officially
updated every
crazy.
week, and
Yes.
we'll add new episodes to it and questions and blah 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 blah. blah
Yeah,
the whole
yeah,
thing.
all that. Yeah.
Or is it on Seinfeld? They'd say yada yada yada.
Yada yada.
Yeah. Bring up with
Yeah.
it.
Speaking of, speaking of like comedy and whatnot, did you ever have like a favorite comedy when you were growing up? Because I think mine had been Seinfeld. He was a nut. Him and
Trying to
Kramer.
think. I used to love Men Behaving Badly.
Yeah.
I don't remember much about it, but I remember that was my favorite show. And I actually told
Okay.
my shrink once. My mom's like, "What? You told your therapist?"
Ah,
Like,
that's
hell yeah, I did.
It's a show.
Shit, that's hilarious.
I mean, it's a show.
I think I had Rob Schneider,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
maybe.
Wait.
I love him though.
Let me look it up real quick.
Yeah, check it out.
'Cause
I
was
love
like,
him.
I would like to find that show. Actually.
Remember all the wholesome shows we had back in the day?
Fucking remember TGIF.
How could you can't forget that shit, man.
I was
That
in a
great.
'90s chat room, and they're like, "What's up? You remember?" I go, "I remember getting ready for TGIF."
Oh, hell yeah,
Steve
man.
Urkel, dude, step by step.
It's
all
not
that.
Rob Schneider at all. Oops.
Oops.
Oh yes, he is in here. Okay, I thought
There you
so,
go.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was right. I don't remember any.
Man.
Of it, but I gotta.
But yeah,
watch
there's
it.
I love him and
It was
Deuce
funny.
Bigelow.
The Simpsons were my favorite.
Yeah.
Period. Oh my god.
Okay, yeah.
Dude,
What's-
if you watch it now and you didn't catch that shit when we were kids, but you catch it now, it's like, oh my god,
know.
that's brilliant.
I know.
And Family Guy,
Shut
like
up.
the early
I know
seasons
this
of Family
one's really
Guy,
stupid, but I just like watching Mr. Bean.
Mr.
I
Bean, that's
used to
great.
watch-
Hey,
I remember the
God.
movies.
I
too.
like Benny Hill, man.
oh god.
You know, the
Yeah.
whole- yeah,
I didn't
It's
know
funny.
the guy. What's his name that plays
I
Rowan
love South
Atkinson?
Park too.
yeah.
He actually had like a speech stutter his
Oh.
whole life, and that's how he kind of became Mr. Bean.
I got you.
I was
okay.
like, oh, that was so cool.
Oh,
I was like,
you don't
that
have
was
to
fun.
talk, right? He's like,
Yeah,
oh,
so it was kind of a fun like
you
fact
know?
to learn. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Not like that.
You're right. He
Yeah.
had a thing that he did like the one note song with a synthesizer.
Yeah.
Did you ever see that?
I
Oh,
like,
it's
I love the
pretty good.
parts he plays in Four Weddings and a Funeral
Oh,
when he plays the priest.
Yeah,
He's like,
God.
his laugh is so funny.
he does.
He's so cute in a weird way.
Right.
That's
He
like,
is funny.
He's
He is.
adorable.
and
He's
my
got
dad
good
brought
character.
my dad brought me up on the Three Stooges.
Oh God, yes.
Oh yeah,
Or whatever that is.
Dude, yes. I mean, it's just brilliant,
God.
man. The Three Stooges are great. They were slapstick
yeah.
humor, and then you had like the Marx Brothers and Charlie Chaplin, and and then you have like iconic. They're iconic, but then you've got like Dane Cook. Remember Dane Cook?
Right.
Oh, dude, I love him, man. In the movie Waiting, that shit's great.
Could you imagine if All in the Family played today? How offended people would be. Oh my God.
Oh, shit,
I still love that show though. It's so
Oh man, hell yes! I
Archie!
know.
Did you guys see those Karen videos I sent you?
Yes. Oh my God. That guy was
Dude.
so funny about Jesus. That was funny.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good for him though. I was like,
Yeah.
I was laughing.
Dude, it's so them ladies are so entitled.
Oh God, I know. It's like, what?
I don't get it. Like, what's
And
the
they're
thing with
stupid. They're not even smart or intelligent.
No.
I was like, oh my God, it was cracking
that?
me
You're
up.
trespassing, bitch. I'm in a public fucking parking
Okay,
lot.
you're on my car.
Right? It's
I'd be
funny.
like, your persona's trespassing.
I can see Nick telling her off, like.
I just rewatched.
I would,
I just
too.
re
You
binge
would.
watched that '70s show. That was funny.
Oh,
Did
I
ya?
used to love that.
That's one of my
too.
favorite shows, too.
Yeah.
Dude, what
Fez
about
is
old
my
boy,
favorite.
man? Danny Masterson.
I
The fuck?
know.
That's
But it's
sad
kind of
and
weird
a
after
surprise.
watching that. Like, it's
Right.
kind of like, oh, I see it now.
Yeah, he does.
Wow.
You know.
I know.
like-
It's just like I can see that about you now.
Yeah.
He's kind of pushy.
It's
Especially
funny you don't
after
know.
watching the ranch.
Yeah.
He had that demeanor in the ranch too. It was like, oh,
I know that kind of creepy.
Is it
Yeah.
coming to the
Like,
surface, man?
I'm
It did. I was like,
thing.
oh boy.
He looks shady.
Oh, he
I
did
mean,
say something
you
in
know.
the '70s show about he thinks he'll be in prison. I'm like, oh, he nailed
Oh,
that
wow.
one.
Yeah,
like,
no
yeah,
shit.
like you nailed that one, baby.
He told his
Oh,
own
yeah.
future.
I know. I'm like,
Shit.
I kind of like, holy shit, that happened.
Dude.
Oh, they were reading their. Oh, they broke into like the old school that had burnt down, and they were reading their files, and they put he put like where he would be in 20 years. He
Oh,
said
yeah.
most likely prison. I was like,
Wow.
oh, he nailed that one.
He got that right on the head, man.
I used to put I was gonna be a janitor because
Wow.
Mr. Hogan told me I was either gonna be a janitor or what was it, a taxi driver if I didn't
Oh,
straighten
I
out
could see
in
that.
school.
That's funny.
Wow.
A taxi
I'm like,
driver.
you fucking bastard.
Mr. Hallgren was great. That dude
No, he
loved me.
wasn't.
Man.
Oh, that reminds me of the Notorious
used to lose
B.I.G.
my
movie. Have you guys seen that?
homework.
What?
The Notorious B.I.G. movie?
No.
I don't think so.
Where the teacher
Is it
told
new?
him, if you don't straighten up, you're going to become a garbage man. So he goes home and does the math and comes back and tells, he was like showing him the math of the garbage truck.
You see, I
Like
make
he
more
made
than you?
$26,000 or something
Hell
like that.
yeah.
And the teacher only made like, I think $22,000.
Yeah.
He's like, that means I'm going to make $4,000 more than your dumbass.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, you go, boy.
That's how you prove them
Or
wrong.
it was like something like that in the movie. I was like,
And
my
work for the
favorite part of the
union.
movie is like, yeah.
I had my typing teacher once, Miss Rigg, tell me I would never amount to anything, and then when I got my awards from school in my senior year, she goes, "I was wrong." I said, "You bet your sweet ass you were wrong, bitch."
I know.
I looked right at her. I said, "By the way, you can turn around and go fuck yourself." I said, "Go
Damn.
tell somebody." And she didn't tell no one. She knew
Right.
she was
At least
being
she
a fucking bitch.
apologized.
She did, but I
You
didn't
know.
accept it because fuck you.
I mean, at least I'm just
Don't
saying
tell me
that
what I
she
ain't gonna
learned
be.
from it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you shouldn't tell kids shit like that.
I know she retired like soon after.
Oh, good.
Yeah, because I never had her. Yeah.
Yeah, she was
So-
a bitch.
Wait, yes, I did for 1 year for typing. Yeah.
If she's
for
listening,
1
you're
year.
still
Forgot
a
about
bitch.
typing class. Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's old school.
Dude, I tell you what, that's how I learned how to type 150
Oh my
words a
god.
minute.
Yeah.
It was actually probably a typewriter, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't
No.
even have to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Computer.
We had
no,
typewriter.
it was mine was a typewriter.
What?
Yeah, we had,
Yeah.
we had
Shit.
typewriters
I had
Yeah.
a computer. Wow.
Back in me and Rachel's day, we had typewriters.
where we actually did cursive too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
shit.
we
Yeah,
did
what the
this
fuck,
too.
man? Like,
why not teach cursive?
I don't
think this is
understand
the
that at all.
Stupid shit in the world not to
I don't
teach.
know.
No, look, somebody's gonna see cursive and not know
How
what
are they
the
gonna
fuck it
be able to
is.
sign in names on a paycheck?
they're
That's
gonna
all-
put an
that's all
X
they-
or a
no.
Z or a.
Yeah, I'm
They
like,
teach
oh my god.
them your name. That's all they teach them. I
Well,
taught
at least
the
they
boys
teach them
cursive.
that because I was like, oh my god.
I
gotta
taught the
sign a
boys
check.
cursive and Anna because I'm like, you're not gonna not know what something
Right.
says.
I
You're
think it's
not.
important to learn.
It
yeah.
is. You know, and the thing
Yes.
is Ariana already knows
Yeah,
cursive.
She writes
her name in cursive.
Oh, good.
Oh, yeah.
She writes everything in cursive.
Them boys, they know. They're
They
great.
do too. Yeah,
are, they're
they
smart.
copied like cursive when they were younger from
Mm-hmm.
our stuff, and then they started. I go, look, it's just fancy looking ABCs. Most
is.
of it don't look pretty damn close, like B,
Yeah.
C, E. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
I'm like, just really look
The only
at
thing
it.
that
and they
doesn't
did.
is like a Z.
Yeah, the Z is real weird.
But I mean, if you write
And
cursive,
the L's,
you
I
know.
hate the capital L's.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
like
love
this.
those,
God,
man.
my mom's name started with a capital L.
yeah, I do it like
I write
that
my
for
L's that
Ashley.
way.
Yeah.
I sure do. Because it's elegant.
Yeah, I do
It
enjoy
is.
doing the ones with the loop-de-loops and stuff. Like,
Yep. And
yeah.
then you do the Humpty Hump.
It's funny, like
And the lump,
I can't
the
even
lump.
spell my last
And
name.
the
But my
bump, the
last name
bump.
is like easy. It's just Matthews. But by the time I get to the second T, I fuck it up, and I was like,
Oh, yeah.
So it looks like da-da-da-da-da. Like, God, it looks like a kid just wrote this.
Yeah.
That's your married name, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
I
My
was so
maiden name is
confused.
Kelly.
When I
So
first met you, yeah.
Yep.
It was under Matthews, and then you.
I just always
had
kept my
on a
name because it was
different one.
easier.
Yeah, it is easier, I think.
I didn't want to change everything.
Yeah, it is confusing.
Which I'm glad I didn't now.
Yeah,
I
me
gotta think
too.
we'd be getting remarried again. I was like,
Yeah,
what?
Less
just
work.
pay for it,
I know.
yeah.
Like, life is so crazy.
But yeah. I guess the
That's
point
cool,
of
though.
I guess the point of all this is things aren't the way they used
I
to be,
know.
but they need to
in
keep to
for
the
a wild
basics.
ride.
You know what I mean?
It was a weird ride. It was like,
Yeah.
our journey's been so weird.
Isn't that funny? It's
Like, yeah.
shows you can't just expect, you know what I mean, like what's gonna happen in life, because I think when you think that,
I
something
know.
comes right around the corner for something good. When you think
Right.
maybe all the good stuff has happened, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah. So
I
that's
give him
always
props.
cool.
He was one of the
That's
main
cool.
ones that was here for me when my dad died.
Mm-hmm.
Like he really
Yeah.
like stepped up for me during
I know.
Oh, yeah.
I saw that. You know.
like I was kind of I had quit my job because I didn't want to go back because of the whole
Yeah. Shit.
thing,
the
the
bullshit.
stalker thing I
Yeah.
was dealing
No.
with, and I lost my dad, and
This is a
so I
lot.
was really struggling financially.
Uh-huh.
And he found me in the basement, and he said, here's $1,000,
Aw.
and I paid him back the next week because I got money. But I was just like, oh my god, like
Aw.
he really stepped up for me the whole time. He was,
That was
very
nice of him.
supportive and made sure
Yeah.
I was okay. Like he would take me on motorcycle rides, just
I
get me
remember
out of
for
my
the
head.
4th of July,
And
I
out
was
of,
like,
we'd go for a
ooh.
beer and just get it out, you know. It was nice.
That's the best thing to do.
That's
Yeah.
love,
That
is what
way.
that
Yeah,
was.
and
Yeah.
then
Shows you
I was
need
going
each
through a really
other.
bad depression about October, and he comes to me and says, "What if we just run a U-Haul and I help you move stuff
Aw.
just to get it done so we can sell the house?" I'm like, "Oh my god!" I'm like,
Just
"No
get it
one,
done,
like
yep.
no one offered."
Yeah.
I would have helped you,
Well, no, I mean like
but I
he
understand.
U-Haul.
really
yeah.
like. And then that same day, we laid my dad's ashes to rest, and we had that family time on the dock. We were all sobbing and crying.
Sure.
And he hugged me, and I was like, you know what? I feel like I'm home.
Yeah,
Right.
I like that. I love that.
Me too.
It makes me happy for you. It does. Because if anything,
I just want to go home.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
I would never
mean,
would have
yeah.
thought, like, everybody, like, through, like, the first 5 years, I was like, would you ever see you and Tim again? I'm like, fuck no, we
I
fucking
know.
crazy?
I
I
was
was like, no,
shocked
hell
when
no.
you
And
said
then
it.
it's just like, what the hell just happened?
You've
So I don't know.
that, you know.
I mean, we both, like, changed a lot and both, like, I
Yeah.
don't know, just
You-
kind of grew
seems
up,
you've
I
grown a
guess.
lot,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, I called that shit a year
We
before
made
it happened.
like the changes and like we had a huge talk. You know, we had
Good.
talks along the way. And
oh, sure.
so
I think Kim's supporting you.
what
through
I
this
won't
and,
tolerate
yeah.
and what he won't tolerate. And
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Why
like,
not?
yeah.
People
He probably
just
thinks
sit
I'm
and be
weird now
real,
because
you know?
like I used to like freak out when he's like, I have to buy this. Like what? What the fuck are you buying now? And I was like, and now I'm just like, okay. He's probably like, what's wrong with you?
Right.
Hello?
Like Rachel's broken. Like she's just like, okay.
Did I
I'm like,
break it?
fine, whatever.
break
I was like,
Yeah.
I've changed a lot. Like I'm sure he sees
I think
that.
you
You know,
both
just
have,
like
maybe, you know what I mean?
Kind of just grown. You know.
Yeah, it's been what, 5 or 6 years you said?
Yeah.
About
Yep.
it? Yeah, that's
But at the same time, you didn't
man.
marry your father. You married your husband.
I did. Yep.
You know?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
No, I get
So
exactly.
I'm glad it's working out. And
No, I am
too.
too. Yeah, I knew. I
You guys seem so
I had a
different
feeling.
together. And once I saw him,
even when we were divorced, we were really good friends for
Yeah,
our kids.
that's
And like,
good. Oh,
we
that's
remained
good.
good friends, and I had no problem. I mean, we
Yeah.
could hang out together
'cause
and
he
not kill
loved
each
you
other.
still,
Yeah.
yeah, you must not hate each other. You wouldn't be
No.
living.
It was
in the
really
same
rough
place.
in the beginning. I gotta say
It
that.
had to be. I don't. That's hard.
I think he's angry because he
It
still
was
loved
hard
you
when
and
he
it was
went out
supposed
on
to-
his first date, and that was like,
oh, that hurts.
I think the first 2 months in.
Ooh,
And that was
yeah,
that
that's
was
a little
really
soon.
that was kind of like a
I'd
slap
like,
in the
don't
face.
tell me. Don't
yeah.
tell me, please. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little.
And that's where
soon.
the other one came in. He was there for me.
Gotcha.
Oh yes.
Yeah. And he didn't even know it. He had like taken the day off from work. He pretended to be sick so he could talk to me. And I was just like, oh, he had no idea what he got me through that night. I had
Yeah.
forgot about Tim being gone, and I was just drinking
Oh,
wine,
yeah.
having a good time chatting, and it was just
Right.
it was yeah.
Needed it at
So,
that time.
yeah.
Yeah.
So there was definitely a lot of give and take and a lot of forgiveness.
Hey, you know what? That's
with
so
Tim and
marriage.
I, like a lot of like, okay,
letting
I
shit
was
go
a lot in
and-
the wrong too. Like I did therapy, I think
Yeah, y'all were young.
2
too,
years
you got
into
together,
our like
you know?
divorce, I was doing therapy, and I learned a lot about myself. It's like, oh my god,
You do.
talk about like seeing yourself, like, oh wow,
From the
hard.
it
outside,
wasn't
yeah.
all
That's
Sam. I'm like,
hard.
I was a lot to blame too. It's like,
I had
oh
to
shit,
see that for myself as well.
It's
yeah.
a hard thing when somebody tells
It's
you about
50-50.
yourself. I'm like, you're
Yeah.
right.
You don't want to hear it, but you have to
Yeah.
change. But at least you were willing to make that change, and
Yeah.
if you're willing to make that change,
Stick
and
it out,
learn,
right?
I think you can get through anything. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, because you can see there's something there. I remember you had some wine, and I remember he grabbed it, and he drank to me. Like,
Oh
"Hey,
yeah, I was
it's
like,
fine."
motherfucker.
I go, oh, do I see a spark? And I'm like,
Right.
okay, something's cooking.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
So I can't wait to the wedding. So yay!
Well, like when we go to motorcycle rides, like I think it was in May. For some reason, I felt like going like this and like, you know, like how you're holding on to
Yeah,
them, but you wanted to like put.
You need
I wanted to put my hands in the chest,
hang
like
on, yes.
that's not right. Don't do that. I was like, you know, I was
I don't
just
think
like,
you
but I
mind.
didn't do it in my like in my head. I wanted to,
Aw.
but I was like, what the fuck is
Should
happening?
I?
Something's
Yeah.
happening.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So I was like,
Just
it's kind
go
of
with
funny.
your feeling, girl.
Yeah,
All you can
I
do is
can't-
say, you know.
this summer I can't wait to take off on a motorcycle and have adventures
Are
together.
you just gonna do that after the wedding? Like, are you gonna leave on the motorcycle? You know how like they'll leave for a little bit. And
I
then you come
thought
back?
about it, but I don't know if
That'd
the
be
weather is gonna
cute.
be because it's gonna be like March 28th. So I don't know if the weather is gonna
You
be
could
good.
have two separate ideas just in
Yeah,
case, you know.
And
But
I
that'd
gotta
be
look. I
cute.
gotta look at the motorcycle and see if I can like
decorate it or
drag something
Yeah,
like just
just
married or
something.
something like a sign,
or
just
something
married.
that flies behind, like
Right.
not long, but you
But
know what I
most-
mean, like
yeah.
some fruit or something. Black,
Right.
black. What do you call that?
I'm
Then you
hoping
put
we
it
can
over
ride
veil.
Friday though, on Good Friday.
Yeah, we're gonna have a freaking bachelorette party. Sure.
That would be fun.
Call Marnie and
Hell
gonna get
yeah.
mom, everybody.
It would be a lot of fun again.
Right.
Yes. Why not? Shoot. Why not?
I won't get us sick on this one.
Right? Yes. I'll make sure to bring my stomach pills, girl.
The first
and,
one,
like-
I was just doing, like,
nausea.
I started out with beer, and then I
Oh.
started going to shots, and I remember doing this shot called the Dirty Little Girl Scout.
Oh, Lord.
It was
What-
mint something.
Oh, nasty. Oh, you should have known, girl.
It was so bad. I was so sick. It was funny because my cousin, she stayed with us at my mom's house after the bachelorette party. And I'm laughing at her because she's throwing up. I'm like, I was like, oh shit, my turn.
Oh, Damn. Projectile vomiting.
We both
and
look
shit,
like
dude.
hell in the morning. My mom took a picture of me on the couch, my hair sticking up and coffee. Like,
That's
It's kind of funny.
hilarious, man. Oh,
I know.
it's funny.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to take over
no,
things.
No,
like,
I'm just in the
That's
peanut
good.
gallery.
okay.
Comments in the peanut gallery.
I'm just in the peanut gallery.
Yo.
So it works out nicely. But we have about a few minutes left. So is there anything we want to touch on that you would like to touch on? Because if not, then we can just go ahead
I
and
know
call
what
it
I'd like
good.
to touch on.
Oh,
No, I'm kidding.
giggity.
Not Bill Clinton.
No.
Oh,
I did not
you ruined
have
that
sexual
thought.
relations with that woman.
Since it's
Wow.
presidents, we're back to presidency. See, we're
Shit.
Brandon. We're back on
Oh,
task.
babe. Damn, yo.
Oh, God.
Right?
Yeah, man. Well, then how about we just go ahead and
She's
call
long-
it, since we
she's
pretty
long-
much
she's
we
in
had
my
therapy
head.
session and talked about this and that, but you know.
What is that? Is that Presidents of the United States? Remember them?
Oh yeah, she's
She's
long.
long-
She's
Are
in
there
my
I
head.
wonder if there are any other
Hey,
that's so
scandals
funny.
about that shit.
That is so funny you say that.
I thought of that as soon as I said presidents. I was like,
There was a song by
oh.
them called Bo Weevil. I fucking love that song, man. His name's Bo Weevil. Check out what he spends all day on his big butt.
Who does
You know.
Peaches? Is it them?
Yeah, it's them.
Peaches.
That's the
millions
name
of
we used to
peaches
go
for
by
me.
on the CB radio, and Nick and I
Mm-hmm.
would be on there. Remember that? We'd be playing
Peaches.
music. We're like, yeah, this is Pooches. Because I didn't want to tell my real name. Shit.
Aw.
Right? Peaches.
We'd have a whole bunch of truckers and shit, like
Oh,
talking
yeah,
to
on
us.
the
Remember
CB
that?
radio.
And dude, this one guy's like, "Don't stop!" We're like, "What?"
Don't say- What did you say?
Oh,
You
we
gotta
had
tell
like
the
we're
story
on a
now.
radio show, dude. So we had the whole fucking thing tied up, and we played music and shit, and talking like our bad jokes and shit, and like didn't we? Fuck, dude. This one guy's it's so funny because he's like, "Don't stop!" And we're like, "What?" And he did hear us.
Oh, that's funny.
Shit.
Keep going. This
We
is
used to
good
do it all
stuff.
the time, dude. Yes,
That's
just
awesome.
like fucking around,
Hell yeah, that sounds like fun.
I
actually.
know. I'd like to have a digital radio station. I guess you can do it without
yeah?
having like a antenna or any of that stuff you would normally have to have. Yeah, there's certain.
I know. I wish I would have got the whole video of your phone call last week. That was funny shit. The prank call. What'd you say? You slammed him? I can't remember.
Wait.
You picked up the phone. You knew it was a prank call, like whatever call, a bad call.
Oh wait, what?
I can't
I'm
remember.
lost.
Last week after like the podcast, you got like this call. It was like,
Oh yeah,
It was just like a
scam.
yes,
Yeah,
and
the
you said
scam
something
artist.
to him. And you're like, oh shit, he's still there. I was like, that's the only
Wow.
part of the video I got. I was
I
like, oh, I
know.
wish I would have gotten the beginning. Oh my god, that
Right?
shit was funny.
You can hear somebody on there.
I know,
Dude,
but
that was
I was
great.
trying to remember what
Moving
you
shit.
said though. It was like,
Yeah, remember like I was having sex and
Yeah,
I
you're like,
answered.
I was like, you're like, the look on your face, your eyes about pop into your head. 'Cause you're like, oh shit, they're still there.
You know how it leaves a
I've got the
message,
look.
you
I have
know?
to post the video. It's funny shit. It's funny.
That'd been great if they're like, hello. I was like, oh,
I was
fuck.
like, I was waiting for like, this is your doctor's office.
Oh shit! Oh my god! If that happened, I would have died. 1,000 deaths.
Right?
I would have died.
Oh, hell yeah.
Seriously. Oh man, I didn't think of that. Shit.
This is your priest. Are you coming to church on
Oh
Sunday?
my god.
Right?
God, I gotta
Oh,
think before I act. Shit.
No, that was funny. I wish I would have gotten the whole damn video of it. I was like, oh god, that was priceless.
My
Oh, yeah.
priest.
And it was so like flawless. You're just like blah 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 blah. I was
I
like,
know.
oh my god, that was
I've had a lot
beautiful.
of prank calls in my day.
I can
like
tell.
I said back in the day. Like my friend Juliet and I were just like professionals, dude. Man, back then it was great. I love doing the WIRX thing though. That's
Yeah.
great. Yes, it was great.
How many concert tickets did you give out?
Lots, but it was your choice of like a medium pizza from Pizza
Oh, yeah?
Hut, for like they'll deliver to you in 10 minutes or less.
Oh,
you know?
God.
Oh shit, dude, we do it on anonymous because a lot of people didn't have what do you call it?
Caller ID?
Caller IDs
Yeah.
back then. Yeah. So it's
Star
just
69.
anonymous. Yeah, exactly. Yes, that's why
Oh,
I
you
did
can hit star
anonymous.
67 to keep
Yeah.
it private too. I remember that.
We'd answer at WIRX,
Yeah.
and we sometimes it'd be like her mom said, "What?" We're like, "Nothing." Hello. So,
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh,
I know. So what the fuck
I
are
remember
you doing?
begging for caller ID all my life when I was a teenager. My stepdad wouldn't do it. I was like, come on, we need caller you're doing?
$3
You
for
would
a
have to
shit.
deal with these fucking telemarketers.
Oh, I know, and I'd miss a call if it was my mom or something, and then I'm like, fuck, I can't find the phone. She's leaving a message, and I'm like, shit.
Even when he died, he still didn't have caller ID other than a cell phone. I'm like, he had like the old phone hooked up with the cord.
Our neighbor
I was
has
like,
that
yeah, the
rotary
cord. I'm like,
phones.
oh my god! Up until your death, you still didn't have caller
That's
ID.
what they're getting rid of.
I was
Finally,
cracking up.
I
Except,
thought they did, but I guess they still have lines that will work.
that's crazy.
And our neighbor, I don't
Aw.
know what they're gonna do because it's him and we always call her grandma. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's Steve from down the road, but my nephews go there like every day, so he's like an uncle sorta.
Oh, okay.
But he's always had the rotary phone. They had cordless
Wow.
before too,
Damn.
but he just likes it, and it's cheap as shit.
I
But
bet.
they are getting rid of them, I guess.
Aw,
So I don't
yeah.
know what he's gonna do. I really don't.
Lord
Yeah,
only
I tried to
knows.
get him a cell phone. I'm like, look, you can take it to the barn with you. Grandma needs you. She can call, you know.
I always think it weird though when people actually have real home phones.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's what
it's
he
like,
has.
I mean, no one has it
It's
anymore.
unheard of
we
anymore.
just got rid of
Yeah.
ours because
Did
everybody
you?
has cell phones finally.
And you don't
For a
use
while,
it.
like
yeah.
Bella's phone was broken or Hunter's phone was broken,
Yeah.
so we needed something for the kids to call in.
Yep.
Now everybody's got
'Cause you
phones
never
again.
know.
And we got rid of it.
See, that's
yeah.
what we were gonna do, and then we said, you know what? Let's just get a plan, like from T-Mobile,
Yeah.
and it's worked out really good,
Right.
and the internet's
So,
flawless, dude. Yeah. So it was nice. 'Cause
Yeah.
we're in the country, so shit.
Right,
Oh, yeah.
you need something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, well, we are there, so we are done for today.
All
We
right.
will come back sometime here soon. So,
It's a surprise.
it is a surprise. We'll
Right.
surprise all of you. But until then, we love you guys. Be kind to each other. This is the Random Task signing off. Have a good week and be good.
Bye.
See ya
Have a good one.
later.